What's up, YouTube? Back here again with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Kangertech Togo Mini 2.0. Now, you're already probably asking yourself, what mod was 1.0? Not a goddamn clue. Have no idea where 1.0 was. Maybe I missed something, maybe I didn't. No idea. So, we're going to get started into the Togo Mini 2.0. So here's the box. Okay. Authenticity, QR code, nothing else much on here. These are the three colors available, orange, red, and black. Alright, some information there. There you go. So let's pop this bad boy open. Now I'll start off saying right here that there is, I did notice that there's a couple different kits coming from different places. Now this particular kit I did get from my local store in my area. And it looks like, I'm going to quote My Vapor Store, the device was $29.95, and I believe their kit comes with two different heads. Alright. Yeah, the kit on the website for the link that I'll give you has one CLOCC, nichrome 1 ohm, atomizer head, 7 to 15 watts. No, this kit has one head. This is the same kit as I have here. Now, like I said, I did see on other places that there is another kit that comes with two different heads, but there are two different heads for this device. There's a 1 ohm head and I believe a 0.5 ohm head. But this is I got the 1 ohm head and that's what I've used. So, got this from my local store. Going to put it up myvaporstore.com. $29.95. Okay, let's bust into it. So you got your instruction manual here. Okay, tells you how to fill it. All the good information, how to check your authenticity, all that good stuff. You got O-rings and some extra screws and a screwdriver. Now, the good thing about this kit, this all-in-one kit, is it has a spare tank, okay, which means the glass in the device is removable. So that is a good thing. That's a good extra little feature. If you break your glass, you got an extra one, and I'm sure you'll be able to buy them if you continue to break them. Now, I venture to believe that these are going to be kind of hard to break anyway, considering where it is, but we'll get to that. So, USB cable, alright, a little tiny USB cable, and your device. Now, the device was wrapped in plastic in here. Obviously, I've been using it, so we're out of the plastic. So, that's all you get in the box. Now, the head, the atomizer head will be right in this little slot here, but I've already attached it to the device. So here it is. I've got the black one. Alright. Now real quick, 3 inches tall by 1 inch and 11/16 by 7/8. 7/8 including drip tip. Or 7/8 is this way. 1 and 11/16 this way. 3 inches tall. Okay. Now you can see on the top, we got a nice Delrin drip tip. A little dirty, which I like. This is our airflow controller, and also where we're going to unscrew to get to our coil head. Okay. Up here also you have our little battery level indicator. This will go down as you use it. It will slowly blink, like go through the levels when you're charging. It'll just blink up, and it'll stop blinking when it's fully charged. Now, what you're seeing there was I was holding the button. That would be your auto cutoff. Okay, so if it is going off in your pocket, it will shut off. Your fire switch is here. Okay. 5 click on, 5 click off. Push the button 5 times. The lights will indicate that it has turned on. If we look on the side, we got a Kangertech and our little viewport for our tank. Alright, same thing on this side, and also your micro USB charger. We got our max fill line indicator. Now I like the way they did this, so you can clearly see it any which way, you know, it's a low light or whatever the case, you're not going to miss that. I did the eLeaf Eye Care, and their little line was really difficult to see. It was quite a pain in the butt. So, like I said, we got our airflow controller up here. you unspin this guy, and it will take out your head, okay, and your airflow, your chimney, and the all-in-one unit. So it is a sealed bottom tank design. All right, this fits 1.9 milliliters of e-liquid. You're just gonna pour your liquid in the top, pour it up to that line, and boom, you're good to go. Now when you get your kit, your atomizer head will be in that little slot. As I drop it, of course, wouldn't be a video without dropping something. So you're gonna want to take your little coil head out of the box over there, drip a few drops of liquid down the center, all right? A couple of drops over here, prime your head, and you're just gonna thread it right on to here. And we dropped it again, of course. All right. Then you'll go and stick it right in here. And boom, we're all good. Okay. Let me wipe this guy off. Okay. Prime your coil, screw it on, screw it in. Your liquid goes up to the line, and you'll notice when you stick this in here and tighten this down that it will displace your liquid, and if you have it filled up to the line, the tank will be full. All right. Drip tip, that's simple. There's nothing else to it. It's an all-in-one kit, okay? We got a 1600 milliamp hour built-in battery. So you just charge it up and you vape it down until it's dead. The voltage will decrease as you vape it, all right? In here I have the 1 ohm coil head, which is like a little tighter draw, okay? And the 0.5 ohm coil head is available out there if you can find it. And your only other choice now is airflow. So you have all this airflow adjustment in here. If you have the 0.5 head, or you want to take like a mediocrely lung hit, not too bad. It's got some airflow. It's a little tight, middle of the road. But for those of you who want to mount to lung this thing, they actually added in a little tiny hole, if you could see there. So you don't have to bother with, like, you know, just opening it a little, getting it down, and just, you know, fighting with the airflow. I've never been able to get any tank that had a big wide open airflow like this to actually vape mount to lung very well. So I do appreciate the fact that they put a little hole here on the one side to get a pretty decent draw for mouth to lung. But that's about where the mouth to lung style stops. All right, it's okay. I like it better than the iCare. I feel like the iCare coils are complete crap. They are not set up well. The air comes in the top and it just hits the top of the coil and like kind of bounces back out. Not a very good design. These ones, at least, the air comes around from the outside and then comes up and goes through the whole coil. So it is a little bit better of a design, but ultimately, it's just okay. You know, I've used it some. Kind of sits. You know, I haven't really gone back to it, but we'll take a vape. It's been very satisfactory. I got a 12 milligram juice in here, mouth to lung. You know, I still use K-Funds pretty much daily, mouth to lung style tanks, and I do, you know, do vape, you know, straight lung hits also in between, but I do tend to like mouth to lung better. I'm still using my K-Fund 3.1 lights that I've had for years at this point, but either way, so here it is, Kangertech Togo Mini version 2.0, 1 milliliter capacity, 1600 milliamp hour internal battery, a 1 ohm nichrome coil in here right now, set to the lowest possible airflow hole there, little tiny pinhole. Not bad, okay, not bad. Now, I haven't taken this apart, but my guess is because they give you screws and the screwdriver in the set that you're going to have to take those screws out to change the tank. And now, check, that is a Phillips head. And those look like Torx. That's a Torx screw. That's a Torx screw, that's a Phillips head, and that's a Torx screw. So I guess to get this tank out, this would be the only screw to have to come out of here. I mean, otherwise, why would they give you a screwdriver? Alright, we got the screw out. Not really sure what we got going on here. Figured I'd be the guinea pig to find out what in the world, how you get this apart. Now, I can't really see anything. Oh, there it is. There's the other two screws. Ah, my hands are getting a little juicy. Let's see if I can get a bigger screwdriver. Alright, let's try this sucker. So here we go, live on camera, trying to figure out what we gotta do for this guy. To replace our tanks. So we're gonna dump some juice along with that, but hey, all for the sacrifice for YouTube. Okay. I'm sure I could have looked this up and found out, but if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're going to want to know how the heck this thing actually works. I don't actually see. I can't actually see where this glass is connected. This whole thing must slide out of here somehow. Tell you what, let's resort to the manual. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's see if the manual will tell me how the heck to work this thing to get the damn tank out. Do not look into the drip tip. I just noticed that. That's funny. That would be French. I don't speak French. I speak English. That screws into there. Fire button, Pyrex glass. Assembly. Operation. LED light. So here's your operating procedure. Do not swallow e-liquid. Disassemble the device will invalidate your warranty. Do not look into the drip tip. Use provided tank. Device is designed for adults. Device should be if you have any advertising. Liquid. So they give you an extra tank and a screwdriver and some screws, but they don't actually tell you how to get the tank out. I'm sure there's going to be like a few of you people out there are going to call me a dummy for not being able to figure this out, but I'm not really sure how this is all going to come out. Alright, I'm going to mess with this thing a little bit and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back here, and I can't figure it out, to be honest with you. I didn't want to shatter it or break it, because it's not broken, But what I will tell you is, it does not vape with these screws out. It actually did not fire, so that actually has to do with grounding, my guess is. Grounding this top piece and the coil head, like it gets its positive from contact on the bottom, and it's getting its negative from the rim and or whatever the case, but it would not fire without these screws in. So make sure the screws are in. They give you extra screws in here and a Phillips head screwdriver, so, and extra O-rings, right, and an extra tank. So it's got to be able to be done. My guess is I'm thinking you just kind of you just spin it out. But I'm serious. I like cranked on it. I mean, I was spinning this tank. I mean, it doesn't want to go. I was cranking on this top piece. It wasn't coming out. I mean, I see the O-ring on the bottom, but I honestly don't see it, and I don't want to break it. So if anybody has the answer to this, I kind of looked around. I didn't really see anything online specifically saying anything about how to change that out. So if anybody knows, please let me know the exact way so I don't bust this thing. But because like I said, I actually do use it. It's not a bad mouth to lung vape. Okay, I got 12 milligram juice in here. I take it out with me when I'm, you know, running out to the store, or, you know, hanging out the bar when I want to be kind of low key, and it works out for me. It works out for me decently. For $29, again, you know, you can't beat it. I don't think it's not too bad. I definitely recommend this over an E-Leaf Eye Care, 100%. These coil heads on this are junk. This is a newer version. They did change the line on here, because originally the the line on these, see, it's black, you can barely see it, so they did upgrade that. But the Eye Care does not have a changeable glass tank. It is glass. I did shatter one, that's why that one's broken, and I have this one. But honestly, go to this first. This is it's a way better coil head design. It's a better vape all around ultimately, because those coil heads are junk. I just think that's a terrible, terrible design. But any which way, that's the Kangertech Togo Mini V2.0. Any questions, hit me down in the comments. If you know how to get this tank out of here, the right process for this, let me know as well. You know, I can update the description or whatever the case. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and come back for more, and I'll see you on the next one.